Greetings to you all, my fellow Nigerians and other viewers. Hope you guys are doing fine and thank you so much for stopping by. So, my people, with the report reaching us today is that most of the money that is being allocated by the federal government to the local government does not even get to them. Why? Because most governors embezzle this money. The local government in Nigeria does not have autonomy. That is why when the federal government wants to allocate money to the local government, governors from each state stand as middlemen. And the problem here is most of this money does not even get to the local government for them to work. So right now, my people, the Social Economic Rights and Accountability Project SERAP have told governors to give account for over 40 trillion naira local government allocations or face legal action. I'm going to be giving you guys the full details, but before I do so, please help us to like and share this video so that this video will be recommended to other people. Thank you. Now, moving back to the news, which says Social Economic Rights and Accountability Project SERAP has urged the 36 state governors in Nigeria and the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, Mr. Gov Wike, to disclose details of federal allocations meant for local governments in their states and the FCT and the actual disbursement of the allocations to the local government since the return of democracy in 1999. SERAP also urged the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offence Commission and the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) to investigate the actual disbursement and spending of federal allocations meant for local governments in their states and the FCT since May 1999. In the Freedom of Information request dated 27 January 2024 and signed by SERAP Deputy Director Kolowole Oluwadare, the organization said Nigerians have the right to know the details of actual disbursement and spending of federal allocations in the state and the FCT. The full request by SERAP read in part, "We would be grateful if the recommended measures are taken within 7 days of the receipt and publication of this letter. If we have not heard from you by then, SERAP shall consider appropriate legal actions to compel you and your state and the FCT to comply with our request in the public interest. Transparency would ensure that the allocations are not diverted into private pockets and increase public trust that the money would be used to benefit Nigerians residents in these local government areas." SERAP is seriously concerned that the years of allegations of corruption and mismanagement of federal allocations meant for local government have contributed to widespread poverty, underdevelopment and lack of access to public goods and services in several states. You have a legal responsibility to promote transparency and accountability in the actual disbursement and spending of federal allocations meant for local government areas in your state, and to ensure that the allocations are fully disbursed to the local government. According to our information, the 36 states in Nigeria and the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, have collected over 40 trillion naira federal allocations meant for the 774 local government areas in the country and FCT. The Federation Account Allocation Committee disbursed to state 225 billion naira federal allocations meant for local governments in November 2023 alone. States also collected 258 billion naira federal allocations meant for local government areas in December 2023. However, there is opacity in the actual disbursement of federal allocations to the local government areas in their states. The 36 states, including the FCT, have over the years failed and refused to disclose the portion of federal allocations that are disbursed by state governors. SERAP notes that former President Muhammadu Buhari recently alleged that state governors routinely pocket or divert federal allocations meant for local government areas in their states. According to Buhari, if the money from the federation account to the state is about 100 million naira, 50 million naira will be sent to the chairman, but he will sign that he received 100 million naira. The chairman will pocket the balance and share it with whoever he wants to share it with. So my people, I really don't understand Nigeria's system at all. If this corruption continues, where are we going to be in the next 5 years? What is going to happen to this country in the next 10 years, 15 years, 30 years to come? Like, I don't understand this at all. The way it's going, Nigeria does not have a future with all these corrupt politicians who does not want the betterment of this country. Can you imagine? The federal government department is not working. The state government department is not working. The local government department is not functioning. My brothers, my sisters, we are in deep hot soup. May God help us in this country. So my people, right about now, I'm going to be taking some comments, and the first comment here says, kudos to SERAP for another bold step to bring state government and FCT to accountability concerning local government financial allocations since 1999. Although I don't see any state governor and FCT minister responding to this request. We are in an era where government does not see anything wrong in disobeying the law of the country. All the state governors are surely guilty of reckless spending of local government financial allocations. Unfortunately, they can't be jailed even when found guilty and culpable. You see, my people, that's the problem we have in this country. None of these corrupt leaders who have been found guilty have been made example of. That is why most of them are still doing this. Most of them are still being corrupt, are still looting billions of naira of money. And the second comment I'll be taking here reads, the governors collect this fund and give you some of the money to local government chairmen. This had made the local governments not to carry out meaningful development in their council. There has never been salary increments with their staff. Meanwhile, the governors apportion huge amounts to themselves upon leaving office. Some of them still being in control of the local government allocation as they have left. This is a sad development. So my people, what this person is saying is nothing but the truth. The reason why the local government are not doing anything is because the chairman, the local government chairman, has collected huge amount of money from the governors to shut their mouths. If the head is corrupt, the rest body will be corrupt. That is just the way the system of Nigeria is. And the last comment I'll be taking here reads, SERAP is making great input towards good governance, transparency in government, business and accountability, which is lacking in unorthodox model that plunged the economy into bankruptcy. So my people, what SERAP is doing is a great development, but at the end of the day, nothing is going to happen to them. Even if they are found guilty, nothing is going to happen to them. We all know how Nigeria system works. Imagine investigating the 36 state governors, even if they are found guilty. Do you think they will send them to jail? That's a lie. That's a big, big lie. But nevertheless, SERAP should continue with their investigation. All the 36 state governors need to be investigated because a lot of them has looted huge amounts of money. A lot of system in this country is corrupt. Even the law system is also corrupt. So really, I don't know who is going to give us justice in this country, but I just pray Nigeria, this country will become a better place for us one day. And I also pray that these evil politicians, these bad politicians who don't want the betterment of this country, face their nemesis one day. And all the evil seed that they have sowed, I pray they repeat one day and feel the pain of millions of Nigerians. So my people, that is it for you all. Please let us know your opinion in the comment section as it is very important to us. And also please help us to like and share this video so that this video will be recommended to other people. Thank you so much for your time.